stuff have you done the last year since Eric's View?
I've done Captain Hook. And now I'm playing Hank the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. And in On Your Mark, I'm playing Captain Hook in the extended Peter Pan.
All right. Can you give me an R?
R!
All right. And Megan, I hear you recently got a new job. Could you explain to our audience what that is?
That's right, folks. I just got a new job at Learning Express Toys. I work there 1 day a week on Mondays and or Tuesdays, and I'm gonna help out stock inventory. I even help out some customers, and I even once rang up a customer.
And how did that feel doing that?
Excellent. I've never been so happy in my whole life. I waited my whole moment to get a job, and now I finally got it.
All right. You never cease to amaze me. You always do that. Awesome right there. And Maddie, actually Billy,
yes.
In the last year, what have you done?
What I've done last year is I went to Wagner College for a video game design class, and at that class I learned how to teleport players somewhere else, add shapes, objects, and meshes in the video game, how to
develop new games, or?
How to develop them, like build them.
Wow, and did you create any like crazy characters, or? Yeah.
Well, yeah, Bob the Builder, but with from green farmer pants.
Green farmer pants.
And a hat, construction hat that says Bob. I drew it, and I retextured the sample texture of the construction worker.
Is Yoshi Soft, remember the company you talked about last year?
Yes.
Is that going to happen somewhere down the line for you?
Yes, certainly.
Am I going to be the first to get the product on the assembly line?
Yes, I promise. I certainly promise.
That's right. You
I'll
heard
tell
that.
the security guards that I'll let Eric online first. On every place.
Bill, I'm going to hold you to that.
What?
I'm going to hold you to that.
All right.
All right. And now I'm going to get into the individualized questions portion. Brianna, on last year's show, you also talked about singing and dancing, how much you liked it. Would you like that for a career, or would you still want to be a teacher?
I love singing and dancing, but I would like to stick with being a teacher. I get to teach the little kids who don't know, when they're small, I can teach them math, reading, science, and when they grow up, they'll eventually learn. So I would like to help them one day.
All right. Shaping young minds, that is a very noble job right there. And for you, Jeffrey, I know you do a lot of races. How many races have you been in, and which one was your favorite to be in?
5 races. And my favorite one is Blazing Trails.
Why Blazing Trails?
It has 4 miles, and I won in the 13th place in my own division with my coach, Jessica.
Nice stuff right there. Megan.
Thank you.
You know, you talked about your philanthropic activities. How many yard sales have you done, and how much have you raised in total?
I did 2 yard sales so far, and since I succeed my goal twice, if I had to guess, I'd say over $2,000, and I was also going to donate it to the ASPCA, but it's too far away. Hopefully, I'm still going to work there at the ASPCA. The ASPCA company, if you're watching this right now, I hope you get my message. And I really know your mom is a really big fan of animals. Is that true?
Yes, that is so true. Animals is definitely her biggest, quest in life, to make sure that they're all right. She's a great woman. She really is. Love you, Mommy. And what was I gonna say? All right, Matthew. What would you like to be when you grow up?
Bus driver.
Bus driver. And why do you want to be a bus driver?
So I drive our kids to school.
Drive the. And one more thing we're gonna do with you, because you're you're like a human GPS walking on two legs. I'm gonna have you, the audience, participate. How many neighborhoods are there in Staten Island, New York? You know, let's do like a little like Price is Right. Come on, give me a number. Give me a number. Any. 12? Whoa.
69.
69. That's the answer, folks. And Hassan, why do you like science so much, especially birds? I know you always tell me about all the birds that are in the science books in the library when you were at Granite Avenue. Why birds?
Why?
Yep.
Because, why do I learn about birds? Because I always wanted to work at Parrots of the World, where Mark Moreau works in Long Island, and he is the manager where he owns his very own pet store out there.
And any particular bird you like?
Oh yeah, my favorite particular bird, the national bird of the USA, is the bald eagle.
The bald eagle.
Excuse me, Eric. What I've also learned about birds is about the evolutionary of the birds are the descendants of the dinosaurs.
Definitely. All right. And how'd you become so enthusiastic with computer software?
Well, I got enthusiastic with that because I first learned in St. John's and some videos on YouTube, and also I'm so excited about them because of how they function, how they work for me, how they make people's lives easier. It makes me, I'm just a fanatic of it. And that's why.
Yeah. Everybody in this room is a fanatic of something, so that is a good thing to be a fanatic of. Thank you so much, Bill.
Thank you.
All right. Now that I questioned them, when we come back, they're going to be grilling me here on CTV. All right, welcome back to Eric's View, everybody. In the first two parts, we had I was asking them questions ranging from what their hopes, their dreams, what they about their life, and what things they want from the new building. Just all sorts of good questions. Now I'm going to be the one that has to answer the questions this time around. So this is our segment called Be the Interviewer. Brianna, what's your first question for me?
What college did you go to? High school, university? And what kind of sports do you do, like baseball, basketball? Any kind of sports you like. Just give me one example.
I don't know if I'll be able to give you one. I got plenty that I participated in, like horseback riding, gymnastics, soccer, which I couldn't score a goal to save my life, but that's neither here nor there. And swimming. That was one of it's the greatest exercise from top to bottom of your body. It really is, And I was no Michael Phelps, I can tell you that too. I wish I'd be in a Wheaties box right now. But as opposed to high school, I went to Severian High School, all boys Catholic school, being one of the 11 Jewish people in this school and all that. It was a good experience for me. I got to learn different people's religions, and I got to learn other things. And I was 16th in my class, had a 95 average. In fact, I was the guy that, that people would come to, last minute with homework assignments, like, Eric, can you help me with the math? Can you help me with this on the day of the homework, like with a few hours to go? I'm like, oh my God, all right, here you go. I'll help you. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I should have charged them for my help, right? Well, that's not my nature, if anybody needs help, I'll do it. So that's just me. And as opposed to my college, I went to St. John's University. Go Red Storm. I was in a fraternity, fun times, and I was in the stagers, and I worked in student life. I had a 3.8 GPA, magna cum laude honors, political science major, all that good stuff. Brianna, thank you for that question. And Jeffrey, what question do you have for me?
What do you like eating to best?
Oh, what eating to do I like the best? That's like picking your favorite kid and all that. It's not a question you want to answer, but you know what? I I love everybody, you know, it's sincerely. So there is no favor for me. Every one of you are awesome, and that's it on that one. Thank you, Jeffrey, for that question. And what about you?
What year did you first appear at Eden 2?
I made my my acting debut at Eden 2 in 2007. Well, no, I started in 2007, like 2 months after I graduated from St. John's. You know, the fact that I was a college graduate and able to get a job 2 months after is really, you know, it's tough nowadays for any college graduate. So I thank Eden 2 for giving me the opportunity, and I love it every single day. But thank you, Megan, for that question. Do you have anything else for me, or that's it?
That's probably it.
Okay. That's it? Okay. Matthew, what question do you have for me?
Will you work at Eden? What do you do there?
All right. What do I, well, I work in the computer lab. I work in the front desk. Sometimes I help with development. Sometimes I'll help with Fred. You know, Freddie over in the back doing some stuff for QA and HR. And, you know, just helping out doing TAF like I'm, you know, I might sound full myself, but, you know, I'm like a jack of all trades. Yeah. But no, I do whatever is needed and help out wherever I can. Thank you for that question, Matthew. I think you were going to also ask me something else, right? Something about sports?
Yeah. What's your favorite sport?
Oh, Gan Green. NYJ, New York Jets all the way. Guys, let's do the chant. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. All right. The Jets, the Mets. I like teams that haven't won in more than a decade. So, now Hassan, what question do you got for me, buddy?
My question is, any other favorite sports you like besides football? Do you like to play soccer?
Actually, well, I talked about playing soccer. I played for St. Clair's in Richmond Town. Like I said, I couldn't score to save my life, but I did have some nice assists, even one that a ref didn't see, you know, with my hands touching the ball, which is illegal in soccer. You're not allowed to use the hands unless you're the goalie, but I did. That's right. If you're watching, ref, you didn't catch me that day. Ha ha. But it was fun, and I did not figure. Believe me, I don't have the posture for figure skating. I did speed skating, however, and it was tough. Oh my God, being on the ice, and I got to compete in gymnastics in the Special Olympics. I won several gold medals. My favorite was the floor exercise. That was where I always won the gold at. You know, it's tough floor exercise. You know, they say the pommel horses, but it's tough to be on the floor because you have to remember every single choreographed routine, and you have to do it to perfection, as instructed. And I did. And I won the gold for that, representing Staten Island. SI all the way. Billy.
Yes.
Before we were interrupted, what question do you got for me?
The question is that, why do you like working at Eden 2, and who made you thought of working to school at Eden?
Wow. Nobody, you know, did that. I liked working here. You know, as a person with Asperger's syndrome, you know, I received much help throughout my life. So in a way, working at Eden 2 is like giving back to the people that helped me. You know, in one small way or another, that's what I'm doing. And I just love you kids. You guys are what makes this engine go every single day. You know, that's why we're all here. Everybody in this room is for you guys. So that's my reason too. I love you all, and that's pretty much it on that. Bill, you're the man.
Thank you.
And definitely, we're gonna go see that James Bond film, right?
Yes.
If you guys want to come too, you know what? Skyfall, very good movie coming out. All right. Before we leave, you know, everybody in this room has had an influence. Everybody has had somebody shape their lives in one way or another. For you, Brianna, who has been your single biggest influence and why?
My influence is my teachers, parents, which is my mom, and my friends. They helped me do nice scales of repertoire, and we can always collaborate and work together to our new school building. And I love doing my class job. I love using manners, giving compliments, and volunteering and helping friends and other people.
All right. And Jeffrey, who's your influence?
My influence is my parents and my teachers.
All right. And what about you, Megan? Who's been there for you the most, and who's been your biggest influence?
My parents, because they take very good care of me every single day, and also my teachers, because we work together to raise money for the new school building on 15 Beach Street, which we should be going there by the end of the school year. That is June 2013.
Wow. Matthew, who's been your biggest influence?
Parents.
Right there? In that area?
Yeah.
All right.
My parents take care of me every day.
Oh, that is awesome. Hassan, who has been the one of many people that have helped shape your life?
The shape of my life?
Well, who's been there for you? You know, who's helped you the most?
Well, my big friend Jeffrey over here. And also my dad and my two big sisters from Trinidad, my dad's daughters, Stacy and Man.
Wow.
And you know something, Aaron? I always want to go to Florida. I'm waiting for 2 months, and I'm going to Florida in December, visiting my two big sisters from Trinidad, my dad's daughters, Stacy and Iman. And one day, Aaron, I'm going to ask the Stacy and my two big sisters from Trinidad, my dad's daughters, one day I wanna let them live with us as the part of our family in New York.
Wow. All right. And Bill, who have been the people in your life that have helped you so much?
Well, my families, relatives, my recipe teachers, and families and relatives like my mom and my cousin PJ.
Wow. That's awesome, Bill. Well, of course I'm going to say my mom. She's always been there for me, especially from day one. Love you, Mom. Really. As you can see, yeah, today I'm wearing pink, of course. It's October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, for all women, definitely it's huge. There should be a lot of awareness out there for that. So in honor of all women who've either survived or been in remission, this is for all you ladies out there. And another influence is my dad, my big brother, who's always been there for me, and two other people that have influenced my career. Former New York Jet quarterback Ray Lucas, who is on SNY. He's the reason why I want to be in broadcasting. And my good friend Dennis O'Hare from True.